What up? What up? What up? Ladies and gents, boys and girls, you are now tuned in to a brand new video episode, Sports Way with Dre Day podcast. I am your host with the most, the Hood's ESPN, Crystal Street's very own, Dre Day. What's up? What's up? What's up? Once again, thank y'all. Thank y'all for the continued support. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. As usual, if you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Sportsway with Dre Day Podcast is the name of the podcast. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, so that way once a video is dropped, you will get a notification letting you know that your boy has dropped some new content. Like the video, share the video, comment at the end of it, tell a friend, all that good stuff. Y'all see the title to this video. Now, a few months ago, I think I did a video. I'm trying to go back right now and remember exactly what it was that I did. It was a while ago though. Like, your boy has been cooking up as of lately. Okay, 3 months ago. 3 months ago I did a video. And I did it was a Hall of Fame class, it was a Hall of Fame class candidates. That's what it was. It was just candidates. It wasn't nothing X in stone. It was just candidates. It was Melo, it was Dwight Howard, it was Amari Stoudemire, and it was Marc Gasol. Now, for me at that time, I thought probably 3 of them was clear-cut Hall of Famers. And that would be Melo, that would be Dwight Howard, and it'd be Marc Gasol. There was some ladies that was also mentioned as well, but I wanted to keep it just on the guys at that moment. Since last week, the Basketball Hall of Fame class of 2025 has been announced. And as you can see by the thumbnail, it is Carmelo Anthony, Dwight Howard, mayamoore, suebird, and Sylvia Fowles. All 5 of them will be going into the 2025 Basketball Hall of Fame. So with that being said, it's 5 of them, so I got to do it 5 times. Oh, and one more time. The 2008 Redeem team, they're also going in. So everybody that was on that team. So LeBron, Kobe, D Wade, I believe Melo was on the team. Dwight was on the team. Jason Kidd was on the team. Chris Paul was on the team. I think Darren Williams was on the team. Michael Redd was on the team. I think Tayshaun Prince was on the team. If I'm leaving somebody out, I apologize. I'm just thinking of the players off the top of the dome. But yes, the 2008 Redeem team is also going in. So that means Coach K is going in as well because he was the head coach. So got to do it again. Now, as you see the title, you see something in caps, right? Now, y'all know how I give it up when it comes to women's basketball. If you haven't noticed by now, I am a full advocate of women's basketball. And as much as I believe that Carmelo Anthony and Dwight Howard deserve to be in the Basketball Hall of Fame, for me, this class, the ladies are the headliners. They are the main events in this class. Now, for some people, and I'm going to use Melo as an example because when you think of all of these names that are going into the hall, He's the only one without a championship. Now, I get it. Championships don't mean everything in some people's eyes because there are plenty of players that got championships, and Melo has a much better resume than them statistically. He just doesn't have the hardware, right? So you might have some decent players with championships, but Carmelo was a way better player than him. He just doesn't have a championship to prove it. I've been hearing a lot of talk from certain podcasters, and a couple of them have said that if this was just an NBA based Hall of Fame, Melo wouldn't get in. Now, again, if this is just the NBA based Hall of Fame, Melo wouldn't get in. And I hate to say it, but I actually agree. If this was a regular, like if this was just an NBA Hall of Fame, Melo wouldn't get in. He just wouldn't. I mean, his resume is cool, 6-time All NBA, but unfortunately, he was never NBA first team. So out of everybody on this list, not only does he not have a championship, but he also was never an All NBA first team, right? 10-time All-Star. He has 1 scoring title. What's helping him get in this is the 3 gold medals and the national championship at Syracuse. That's what's helping him get in here because, again, this is the Basketball Hall of Fame. Now, I know it's going to be a lot of people out there that watch this, and they're going to have an issue with it, but I'm not here to cater to people. I'm here to keep it a stack. If this was a regular NBA Hall of Fame, Carmelo Anthony would not be in. But being that it is a Basketball Hall of Fame, so everything is included. Your NBA work, your Olympic work, your college work, all 3 of that goes into this. So that's why he's getting in this. Now, I'm not knocking him at all. I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm just calling it for what it is. I'm just telling y'all what's on the paper. He was an amazing player. Like, listen, Kobe said that Melo was probably the toughest player for him to defend. There have been plenty of players to say that. The man averaged 23, 6, and 3 for his career. Great player. Hoodie Melo, all that shit. We get that. But if this was just a regular NBA Hall of Fame, Melo would not be in the Hall of Fame. He just wouldn't. He might be in for the Hall of Good, the Hall of Decent, but the Hall of Great, no. He just wouldn't. But I digress, right? Let's get to Dwight Howard. He averaged 16 and 12 for his career, right? And Carmelo is also one of the 75 greatest players to ever play. He's on that NBA 75 team. So that also kind of helps him get in as well, okay? So he has that on his resume as well. Now, Dwight Howard, he should have been on that 75 team. He should have been on that NBA 75 anniversary team. When the team was announced a few years ago, I had a problem with it because I thought there was players on that team that I think he should have been on beforehand. I think Anthony Davis was on that team. I know Dame Lillard was on that team. And I believe Dwight Howard should have been on that team before both of them. But, you know, politics and I guess some of his outside curricular activity or alleged curricular activity prompted them to not put him on that NBA 75 team. But with his resume, you can't tell me that he's not one of the 75 greatest players to ever play in this game. 8-time All-Star. He won his championship with the Lakers, even though it was in a pandemic, but he has a championship. The man led the league in rebounds for 5 years. He led the league in blocks 2 times. He's a 3-time defensive player of the year. 3-time defensive player of the year. 5-time all defense. All NBA 8 times. And a couple of them times he was first team. Now, he got one Olympic gold medal, so I don't really want to throw that in there because, I mean, even with that, even without that, he's still a Hall of Famer. Just off the resume that I just read to you. Because Ben Wallace is a Hall of Famer, and all he did was defense. He didn't score like Dwight Howard. All he did was defend and crash boards. And I think Ben Wallace was a 3 or 4-time defensive player of the year. So if he's in the Hall of Fame, then Dwight definitely should have got in. Definitely should have got in. No question about it. So now let's get to my headliners, right? Let's get to my headliners, which will be the Queens. Now, when I read off these resumes, it's no question. Like the Olympic gold medals alone, the national championships alone is basically overkill. Just what they did in the WNBA alone, they're bona fide Hall of Famers. Let's start with mayamoore, shall we? She's a 4-time WNBA champion. She is a 2014 MVP. She is a 6-time All-Star. She is a 3-time All-Star MVP. 7-time All-NBA. A couple of them, she was first team. 2-time All-Defensive team. She won the Rookie of the Year in 2011. 18, 6, and 3. That was her stats for her career. And listen, we all know that she cut her career short because there was a bigger calling for her, right? She quit to, tend to the social injustice that was going on in this country, right? So that was her calling. And for a lot of us, we believe that had she not did that, she would probably hands down be the GOAT of WNBA. Hell, you got some people that say she is, even with her doing that, right? 2-time national champion at UConn. One of those times she was most outstanding player, and she got 2 gold medals. I didn't even need to throw college and Olympics in there because just off the WNBA resume alone, she's a bona fide Hall of Famer. The same could be said for Sue Bird. This is someone that is heavily regarded as one of the greatest, if not the greatest point guard in WNBA history. I'll stand 10 toes on that and say that she is. She is the greatest point guard in WNBA history. 4-time champ. 8-time All-NBA. A few times it was a first team. She led the league in assists 3 times. 13-time All-Star. 2-time national champion at UConn. And she has a whopping 5 gold medals. 5. Now, Diana Taurasi got 6. Sue Bird got 5 of them things. But just take away the college aspect and the Olympic aspect, and she's still a Hall of Famer. Averaging 12, 6, and 3 for her career. And mayamoore averaged 18, 6, and 3 for her career. These are bona fide Hall of Famers. Bona fide. Like, there's no questionable shit in it at all. They are bona fide Hall of Famers. And last but not least, let's get to Sylvia Fowles. 2017 Most Valuable Player. 8-time WNBA All-Star. All NBA. A couple of them, she was on first team. 2-time WNBA champion. 2-time Finals MVP. I think mayamoore got a couple of Finals MVPs in there as well. She won the championship 4 times. I'm quite sure she might have probably about 1 or 2 Finals MVPs in there, if I'm not mistaken. Sylvia Fowles won Defensive Player of the Year 4 times. 4. 2 times she led the W in blocks. 3 times she led the W in rebounds. 11-time All-Defensive team. 8-time All-Star, and she got 4 gold medals. But again, let's take the 4 gold medals out. Now, as far as her collegiate stuff, she went to the national championship, I believe, 1 year, I think, and lost. I think no. Stanford lost to Tennessee. Yeah, Stanford lost to Tennessee in 08. They lost to Tennessee in the national semifinals, and I know that very well because my girl Candace Parker was the one to beat them. But I digress. And she averaged 16 and 10 for her career. So, for me, the ladies are the headliners on this card. Now, I get it. We happy for Melo. We are. I don't want to sit here and make it seem like I'm not happy for him, because I am. Because it's a basketball Hall of Fame. So being that it's the basketball Hall of Fame, I'm happy for him. But if this was just based off your professional accolades, you know how the NFL has a Pro Football Hall of Fame? That means nothing you did in college can factor in your chance of making the Hall. Baseball. It's a baseball Hall of Fame. Even though I think that Hall of Fame is flawed because there's some players that should be in there that they're not letting in because of steroid shit or whatever. But contrary to people's belief, I think they should still go in because guess what? They saved baseball. They saved it. And all of these networks and everybody in the media benefited off of them using steroids. But I digress. This is not about those Hall of Fames. This is about the basketball Hall of Fame. So since it's the basketball Hall of Fame, yes, Carmelo Anthony is a Hall of Famer. But if we're just talking about straight NBA, he's not a Hall of Famer. He's not. If this was a regular WNBA Hall of Fame, Mayamoore would be in. If this was a regular WNBA Hall of Fame, Suebird would be in. If this was a regular WNBA Hall of Fame, Sylvia Fowles would be in. If this was a regular NBA Hall of Fame, Dwight would get in. The only one that is borderline, unfortunately, is Carmelo Anthony. Now, there's going to be some people that listen to this. Trust me, that is not going to be too thrilled with me saying this. But it is what it is. I have to keep it a buck. I have to keep it 100. I got to keep it 100. It is what it is. Hall of Fame talent, yes. There's so many players that are Hall of Fame talent. But your resume is not Hall of Fame. You got Hall of Fame talent, but you're not Hall of Fame stat-wise. You're not Hall of Fame. Your talent says you're a Hall of Famer. But when you look at the records, when you look at the numbers, now, yes, he's one of the, if I'm not mistaken, I think Carmelo was in the top 10 or probably top 15 of all-time scoring in the NBA, right? But again, what do I know, right? I'm just a basketball fan that's been watching it for 34 years. Hey, I guess I can't have an opinion because I never played the game on that level. But I'm sorry. No. I'm giving him his flowers. He's in the Hall of Fame. Yes, I'm happy for him. But we also got to keep it real here. If this was a regular NBA Hall of Fame, Carmelo Anthony might not get in. He just might not. Now, being that he's going to be a part of the NBA on NBC team and he's in the media now somewhat, maybe that may help him get in. But if we're just talking about just straight NBA Hall of Fame, if the NBA had their own Hall of Fame, Carmelo wouldn't be in. It is what it is. If you don't like it, it is what it is. Blame his resume. He had opportunities to go somewhere and win. He did. But it is what it is. I'm happy for him. He deserves to go in the Basketball Hall of Fame, yes. But NBA Hall of Fame, no. You can miss me with that one. But Basketball Hall of Fame, yes. Because again, you throw everything in there. NBA, college, and Olympics. Hell, you even throw international shit in there. Because guess what? Suebird, mayamoore, Sylvia Fowles. I ain't even getting to their international stuff. Because you know some of these WNBA women, when the season is over, they go overseas and play. And trust me, all three of them women have won championships overseas. But I didn't feel the need to do that because it'd be overkill. It'd be serious overkill. And I ain't want to do that. The title of this says it enough. The ladies are the headliners. It's that simple. And whoever don't like it, that's on y'all. This is my channel, and I'm going to give my opinion the best way I see fit. Yes, I'm happy for Dwight. I'm happy for Carmelo. But for me, with everything that I just read off, the women are the headliners of this class. They are the main events of this class. It is what it is. So once again, congratulations to all 5 of them. Congrats to Melo. Congrats to Dwight Howard. Congrats to mayamoore. Congrats to suebird and Sylvia Fowles and the 2008 Olympic team, the Redeem team. That's what they're called, the Redeem team. So congratulations to all of them. All right. So there you have it. It's a wrap for this video. Once again, thank y'all for y'all continued support. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. Once again, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I am almost at 500. I think I'm at 420 right now. What a number, by the way, even though I don't get high, but 420. If I can get to 500 before this month is out, I would gladly appreciate it. So help your boy get to 500 before the month is out. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell so then that way, once a video is uploaded, you will get a notification. Tell a friend to tell a friend, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, all that good stuff. In closing, y'all know how this goes. This has been another video episode of Sports Way Day podcast. Y'all be safe out there. Y'all be blessed. God bless. Peace and love. Your boy is out of here. Peace.